Yarn418, and this is Thank God It's Finished TGIF on TGIF. It's Friday, May 26th. It is Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys are all enjoying a nice long holiday weekend. I haven't been vlogging. Well, I have been vlogging, but life has just been life, and by the end of the day, it seems like there's just I haven't vlogged anything, so I do have some bits and pieces of vlog. If you guys would like to see it, I'll put it together in one big vlog, and then I'm gonna try and start again this weekend. We had some stuff going on. Kristen wasn't home for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days, very unexpectedly. And when I say not home, I mean she wasn't even sleeping here. So, if you would like to hear about that, I'll put all the bits and pieces of vlog I have together and put it up over the weekend. But I have been doing a lot of crafting. It's been a little stressful. Life has been a little stressful, and not for any reason that's earth-shattering or anything like that. Thankfully, it could have been. But life has been stressful, and it's always good to do something to take your mind off of it, so I did. So, update on Seth. He is in the hospital right now for a round of chemo. If all goes well, he will be leaving the hospital on Sunday for a short time until side effects kick in. And as always, the best place to get any information on how he's doing is over on my sister's blog. The link is in the description below, and I think on her blog there's also a link to his, it's not GoFundMe, I think it's called You Caring, and You Caring doesn't take the fees out that GoFundMe does, so it's better for cases like this. So, let's get into the knitting, crafting. What have I finished? Well, I decided not to do Stash Dash. I just can't add that to my plate. It's a lot of trekking and whatnot, so I just decided not to do it this year. So I finished some socks. The first pair of socks I finished is out of West Yorkshire Spinners, and this one I believe is called Rum Paradise. It's from the Cocktails line. Whoops. There's the ball band. And I did the Pebble Socks by Mina Phillips, and here they are. Two socks. Perfectly matched. And I love them. These are for me. I like how they came out. There's the pattern. It's a very simple pattern, but works really nicely with a self-striping yarn. I've also done it on a variegated yarn, and it worked equally as nicely, so I love this pattern. Next thing I finished is also a pair of socks, and it is out of Opal. I think this is Opal Rainforest. Let me look. Yeah, this is Opal Rainforest. And the color is Chameleon. And these are for Kristen. And I knit these literally in 3 days because of stress. So, here they are. Again, pretty perfectly matched. She likes them. And this is just a plain vanilla sock with a fish lips kiss heel. So those are done. And then I started another pair of socks. And finished those. And it is from Mustache Perfect Sock Self Striping, Beauty and Her Beast. And I have a substantial amount left over. I haven't weighed it yet, but I think I'm going to knit a fingering weight hat out of, well, obviously fingering weight. I think I'm going to knit a beanie out of it. So, my nose is itchy suddenly. These are also plain vanilla socks with a fish lips kiss heel, and here they are. And I wanted to point something out. Margaret, when she was showing her socks, noticed in the camera this line, and this line is nothing to be concerned about if you knit magic loop. This is just where the needle was, where the cable, where you looped. It's on both sides. As soon as you wash it, this is gone. Um, if it's a nice tight weave like this. If it's loose and holy, those are ladders, and you just need to pull those stitches tighter. So, Margaret, do not worry, you're not doing anything wrong. Aren't they nice? They're beautiful. So, those are my knitting finished objects. Let me put things where they need to go. And then I have two other finished objects. One is cross stitch, and it's from the Frosted Pumpkin. It's the Fibery Friends. And the only edit I made to this was I backstitched in some places because where it wasn't called for contrast, because my fabric didn't contrast as much as it should have. So here it is. Like, for instance, over here, this sheep, this white sheep here, I backstitched on the white section of him because the white kind of just blended in. And similarly, this alpaca, I backstitched on the beige parts because it kind of blended into the background. So, just a little bit of extra backstitching. And I finished this in a hoop. The only thing I need to do is possibly add some felt to the back. And this will go up on my wall up to the studio. There was that. And then I did an embroidery project, I guess. I think this is, yeah. It's called Hoops-a-Daisy. It was a kit that I bought on eBay. And this is what it looks like. So some parts are fabric, some parts are buttons, and some part is just very basic embroidery, which is about all I can do, so that was fine by me. And here it is finished. Now, this was a little bit unclear in the directions on how to do it, so I went for a shabby type of look and intentionally frayed edges because I thought it kind of looked nice. Here is some fabric that they have you adhere with some fusible interfacing, double-sided. And my lazy daisies are not very great, but that's okay. So he's finished, and I did him first because I have two others, and I love them all, but he was my least favorite, so I wasn't quite as worried about messing him up. And I did change one thing. I don't know if you can see. Okay, this fabric has printed dots on it. And the kit comes with this hoop, and you can see the difference in the hoop size. I used a smaller hoop because these dots didn't go far enough on the fabric to put the piece in the hoop and not have undotted, like, half semicircles on. You could see, let me show you. Let me show you, it'll be easier. If I can figure out how to get into it. Alright. So, this is what it looks like when you get it. And it's not ironed or anything, but this is the hoop. And no matter what you do, you're going to have sides that are unprinted. So I had some smaller hoops that I picked up at, what was it, a rummage sale. I picked up a whole bunch of wooden hoops in a bag, all different sizes. I think there were like 10 in there. So I just pulled a smaller hoop, and I have one other one in this size, and then I have one that's a little bit smaller that I think will work. And if not, I'll run out and get another hoop because this hoop is definitely too big. So, long story long, those are my finished objects. I am not a meticulous embroiderist. I don't think that's how you say it, but I enjoyed it. It was nice. It took me just about an evening to finish, which I didn't think was too bad. So, who's that raccoon? I think he's pretty cute. Okay, what am I working on? Well, first, what am I working on that I haven't touched? The fox blanket I haven't touched, the black to the fuchsia I haven't touched, and the baby blanket I haven't touched. I have been working on my rolling rock, which now that I'm pulling this out, I think I might be in the middle of a row. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a row. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a row. And I'm not working in the round yet, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not working in the round. So it's just a bunch of purple scrunched up on a needle. There's about that much progress. Ooh, the color's almost right there. But this is going to be being worked on quite a bit, so there's that. That's really the only other knitting project I worked on. I did start another cross stitch project, and it's a dimensions kit. I tend to go with kits because it's just easier. I have a hard enough time putting yarn together, so it's called Home Crazy Home, and it's just done on navy blue Aida, and I just barely started it. I'm just on the M, and this is a new type of hoop for me, and I'm not exactly sure how I like it. But I have to use a hoop because I don't have a Q-snap small enough. So that M is just this M here. I don't think this will take too long if I work on it, but I only work on cross stitch when the mood strikes me, so. And I also think that this heart here, I may try and change that into a paw print because that would work for our house. So that's my other current whip. Next week there will be more current whips, but that's what I have for now. What is up next for me is Camp Loopy. I'm still going to do Camp Loopy because I bought the yarn, and this is the yarn I bought. Dream in Color Smooshy. It's a 600 yard skein. It's Caitlin's Beauty Loopy Legends. And this is what it looks like caked up. I don't know if I showed this to you caked up. It's really pretty. And I think I'm going to knit a Hitchhiker or a Hitchhiker Beyond out of it because there has to be texture or spikes or something like that because it's a dinosaur theme. I might do the Hitchhiker with the eyelets, but I haven't decided yet. I have to decide because that's cast on the 1st. Other than that, what will I be working on is my whips and more socks. I am a sock knitter. I love knitting socks, so more socks. Always more socks. I do have a thank you. I got an unexpected package from Jan, and I'll just pull out one ball because they are all the same colorway. It's a big bag of it. It's James C. Brett Woodlander double knitting. This is by far one of my favorite yarns to knit dresses for Sadie, and I've knit virus shawls out of it. And I think that's exactly what this is gonna be. It's nice. It's a wool acrylic blend, 80-20 acrylic and wool. Nice color transitions, and I don't have this color. Even if I did, I would covet it because they don't make this anymore that I know of. And I really love this yarn. Really love it. It's nice and smooth. I just love it. So she sent this big bag full. So thank you so much, Jan. I love it and appreciate it. And you didn't have to, but I really do appreciate it. Last but certainly not least, I just wanted to let you know that now through Monday, Monday included, I am offering a coupon code in the Etsy shop for 10% off anything that's in the Etsy shop. This does not include custom orders. If it's put on a custom order, I will cancel the order and you'd have to reorder. So 10% off anything already in the shop, and to get that, all you have to do in the coupon section is put Memorial, 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 for Memorial Day. Um, Other than that, I've said a lot, which is annoying, so I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend, or if you're not in the United States, great weekend. I know it's a bank holiday in the UK, so I don't know what it's for, but happy weekend. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. All right, bye bye.